Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. And before I start this reading, I have to say we are still deep in load shedding at the moment in South Africa, a country on the brink of collapse according to our newspapers. We're trying not to collapse, we're trying to keep cheerful and positive and get on with our lives, but it is pretty difficult. If the light quality suddenly changes in this video, it is because our electricity has been switched off, or I'm expecting it to be switched off at any second. It's a little bit late today. They're normally pretty much on schedule. Perhaps we're getting a reprieve tonight, but anyway, I am expecting it to go off during the course of this reading, so you may well actually see load shedding in action if you are watching this video and you watch it through to the end. But let's see what happens. I have got the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot out on the tarot table. The Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, for those of you interested. It is my tarot deck, enormous box, so I can't fit it all in on the camera screen. It is my mysterious tarot, intrigue tarot, when there is some skullduggery afoot. Well, there's skullduggery afoot most days of the week here on this channel. To the topics that I read on. Let's point you to the disclaimer in the box below and say this is a tarot reading just for entertainment purposes. These are all my opinions. Please do your own research, form your own opinions, and particularly today, as today we are reading on a legal matter, a court case going on in the United States. Samantha Markle suing her sister, her half-sister Meghan, for defamation. So far, what has happened is that Samantha's lawyer, her first lawyer, quit. And everyone thought, oh well, that's the end of that. But then she got a much better legal team. And some people say, and I can't find this now, I did have a quick look, but I knew the load shedding was coming my way, and so I was in a bit of a rush this evening. Some people say it's the legal team that Donald Trump uses, and we'll come back to that in a bit. So she got new lawyers on board. Meghan has tried to get this case thrown out twice already, and she's failed each time. So it looks like the case is actually going to court unless Meghan settles. I've just been watching the latest Lady C video on YouTube, which is why I was inspired to do this reading. I actually had another topic for today, but I suddenly thought, yeah, I need to look at Samantha's court case again. Lady C says that Samantha Markle has very significant backers, very high-powered people who are supporting her, helping her, and this should be a real cause for concern for Meghan Markle. Hence the Donald Trump allusion. I really can't find that information. I'm going to ask the question, is it a Donald Trump kind of character who is backing Samantha Markle and perhaps backing Meghan Markle into a corner? So we're going to look at that. Lady C says this court case could be Meghan's downfall because allegedly there is all kinds of stuff that has been done to the Markle family by Meghan that is appalling, atrocious, abominable, which will come out in the court case if it goes to court, if Meghan testifies and if Harry testifies, because Harry has also been signified a person of interest in the court case. We're going to look and see how their testimony will go if they do actually testify, Meghan and Harry. Lady C says it could be worse for Harry and Meghan, and particularly Meghan, than Amber Heard, the court case, the Johnny Depp defamation trial, which of course Johnny Depp won. Amber Heard came out of it looking like a word that rhymes with Heard and starts with a T. And a lot of people call her that now. So very interesting parallels. I actually did a reading on them, the two of them, Meghan and Amber Heard, to see where they are similar and where they are different. All to play for here. This court case, very interesting. It's coming up to a very interesting stage. I'm going to do Celtic Cross using the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot and just have a look at it. I'm having a look at it from Samantha's. The lights have gone out. I don't know if the light changed, but they've just gone. For some reason in my shuffling at the moment, lots of cards are coming out face up. Doesn't matter, doesn't make any difference. You know that the signifier for this reading is the Hanged Man, but we'll get to the Hanged Man in a moment. I'm doing this reading from Meghan Markle's point of view, this Celtic Cross. I'm going to look at backers. I'm going to look at Lady C, because Lady C alleges that Meghan Markle, and the underlying energy is also coming out as a card upright, face up. Lady C says that people close to Meghan and Harry actually watch her show, report back to them in the hopes that Lady C says something dumb about this court case that helps Meghan, gives her some inside info, something to attack Samantha with. But so far nothing, so we'll look at that as well. We will look at how Meghan's past behaviour might have influenced Samantha, and as I say, testimony. We'll look at how worried Meghan really is about this, and we will look and see if Lady C is correct, and this case really could be Meghan's downfall if it goes to court. I did look at it several months ago. It didn't look like it was going to go very well for Samantha. I think that reading was done before the lawyers changed, or maybe at the time the lawyers changed. Energy changes, of course, and rises and falls, ebbs and flows, and at the moment it looks like Meghan is in trouble and Samantha is on a winning streak. And what is coming out at the bottom of this deck, underlying energy, we have the King of Cups. Who is the King of Cups? Thomas Markle, their father, the parent that they share. Thomas Markle, he is the Cancerian, a water sign man. He is the one that this is really all about. Samantha said she was taking this case because of how much damage Meghan has done to Thomas Markle with the letter, the litigation in the UK, the copyright and privacy litigation that she won. She got £1 damages. The fact that she's ghosted her father. She ghosted him while he was in hospital recovering from a heart attack. He's now had a stroke. Meghan hasn't reached out. She hasn't done anything to help him. She hasn't healed that wound, that rift. The rift has got worse and worse and worse. And Thomas Markle has been very outspoken about this court case, very clear that he is supporting Samantha, his daughter. So there he is. This is really about him, this court case. And allegedly Meghan has said some terrible things, made some very ugly accusations about her father. I have looked at that. I've got to be very careful. It is all alleged, and of course disclaimer in the box below. So the signifier for this reading, the central issue I've asked really is, how worried is Meghan? How worried is Meghan? And we get the Hanged Man, and she is worried. This is a major arcana card. It showed its face to us before we even started the reading. The Hanged Man is somebody who is stuck, who is in limbo. They can't move, they can't reel out of this trap. And while they're lying there, they have to, in their helpless state, they have to have a think about things and what might have brought them to this situation where they are helpless, where they are a victim, disempowered, and waiting for their fate. Because a Hanged Man is very often a card of punishment, being judged and punished. Not so much judged, but feeling that you are punished for something, for some kind of wrongdoing, real or imagined. And she really is in limbo here. She's really stuck. She's really caught there and trapped and unable to move. She can't reel out of this one. She's tried, but she hasn't succeeded. And the Hangman tells us this. Hangman tells us this is a serious, serious matter for Meghan, and she is taking it very seriously. She's very concerned about it. She's very concerned about the fact that she has lost her power, the fact that she is weak in this situation. She feels like a victim, and she could actually, at some level, be punished for whatever sins she has committed against her family. What challenge is she facing? Meghan, dear Meghan. What challenge is she facing? And we get the Knight of Cups in reverse. Another water sign man, and it's in the reverse. It is about, Knight of Cups in reverse is about someone taking away their love, their support from you, and going cold on you, and becoming quite hostile, becoming quite moody, temperamental, ugly. When you lose the Knight of Cups, you get ugly energy back. You get all that kind of manipulative energy, difficult, tricky energy. Her problem really is the fact that she has ghosted a water sign man, a Cancerian. They both have. Harry and Meghan have both hurt their fathers and their siblings very, very significantly, very seriously. And now they are paying the price for it, because those people have withdrawn their support. The support that they thought was unconditional and they could throw whatever allegations at them. They felt like there would be no comeback. Water signs maybe don't come back in a very direct way like some other signs might, but they come back eventually. And the force of the sea, of waves, when they erode at you, is the kind of energy that you get when you're wrong a water sign and they decide to actually take action. It might be slow action, but it's thorough and eroding kind of action. And suddenly you might find yourself just crumbling, like cliffs suddenly collapse. Because of wave action, and this is what's going on with the Knight of Cups in reverse. The withdrawal of support, of emotional support, and Meghan herself could be on the brink of collapse, actually, emotionally, because of what is going on. Let's look at backers now, the hidden energy of this reading. What is going on? Who are the backers? Tell us something about it. As I say, in my mind, vaguely, Donald Trump. What does universe want us to know about the backers? 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody here who is stuck in a situation that is very unhappy. Not getting Donald energy from this, of course. It's probably not the deck that I would get Donald energy from. I'm getting cups all over here. 8 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups, you can see the person, if the card is upright, they're leaving a very sad situation and walking away from it. This is somebody who has decided to stick around and help. My eyes are almost being drawn back to the royal family with this 8 of Cups card. I have to say that's just my opinion. It's pure speculation. Pure speculation. People in Meghan's life who she has wronged and who cannot let it go, who cannot walk away. We could even be dealing, but he's not important enough unless the people around him are very important. We could even be dealing with someone like Trevor, ex-husband, another water sign. She does have a history of messing with Scorpios. Trevor is a Scorpio. There's Charles, who is a water sign. Thomas Markle, water sign, and William is a water sign. And the list goes on and on and on. Is somebody in there who has been wronged in the past by Meghan. My opinion, speculating. And it is somebody that is close to her, and somebody is not letting this go. Donald Trump's lawyers, perhaps, not Donald Trump. I think it's his legal team, one of the legal teams that he uses, but I don't see any connection here. Unless it is very third hand and putting right a wrong that was done to somebody that he is very fond of. The Queen? Could be. When my mind goes down that path, it's possible. But it could be closer to home than that. It could be much closer to home. It could be somebody that is really very close to home. And this is why Meghan is so fixated on what Lady C has to say. Allegedly, just quoting Lady C here. And let's have a look and see what is the deal with Lady C. Why is Meghan so fixated? What is she trying to accomplish with Lady C? Ace of Pentacles, she wants money. And that's precisely what Lady C said. She wants a big payout. She wants Lady C to say something, to slip up. That'll open the gates to litigation. Meghan Markle's favourite thing in the whole world. Got her lawyers on standby waiting to be able to sue somebody. And a big payday for her if she managed to get Lady C to say something ridiculous, to say something defamatory, to say something untoward. There would be a litigation. You can count on it. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. Meghan Markle would be on it so fast. Her lawyers would be on it so fast. They are hoping that Lady C says something, of course, ridiculous, because Lady C edits everything before it goes out. It's not going out live. Lady C is always very careful to make sure that these are all speculation and theories and all the rest of it. But yeah, she's hoping for money from this. She really, really, really wants money. I have to say the energy from this reading is pretty vile. It's pretty nasty. I can feel my nose kind of wrinkling as I look at that card. Somebody so motivated by money, by intrigue, by grasping and sabotaging family members and hounding people. And perhaps that's why we have the Edgar Allan Poe tarot out on the deck, because of hounding. So past energy, Meghan's conduct that has brought her to the situation where she's now the Hanged Man. And what can you tell us about that? Page of Swords, that's viciousness. that is harsh communication, sharp, cruel, unemotional. I want to quote the Jabberwock, and the sword went snicker snack, left him dead, and with his head went galumphing back, or came galumphing back, can't remember how it goes, but it's cruel energy. It's that is Finding Freedom, Omid Scobie's book. That is court cases, that is litigation, that is hounding father, that is putting out pieces, that is talking on Oprah and saying that Samantha Markle was a fallen woman and a bad mother and had how many children by different men and had children taken away from her and all the rest of it. That is the Page of Swords. It's cruel as cruel. It's a book. It's a poison pen in her hand. And again, just my opinion, but that's the court papers are saying that. So not just my opinion, but also Samantha Markle's. Let's see what's coming up next in this court case. Are we going to trial, or what's happening? 4 of Swords, yes we are. There's no rest for Meghan. There is no peace for her. The 4 of Swords is peace, recovery, defeated, but sort of going away, leaving a trail of blood behind you, to heal, to recover, to think and contemplate and meditate and pray and all the rest of it. But the card is in the reverse. That woman in the 4 of Swords card is not able to recover. She can't heal, she can't sleep, she can't rest. And the 4 of Cords and Swords, 4 of Cords, how very interesting. The 4 of Swords is a card of ruined reputation as well. And so card in the reverse, serious reputational harm coming Meghan Markle's way. I'm doing this reading, of course, from her point of view, not Samantha's. Meghan is not going to be able to rest. She's not going to be able to put this behind her and think, okay, my lawyer's won. I can just let this go and recover from it, and on I go. There is reputational harm coming her way, and there is a tremendous amount of stress as well. So let's see, if they have to take the stand in this court case, how will Meghan's testimony go? Will it go as badly as Amber Heard's? And we get the 4 of Cups in reverse. She's going to have to face and deal with basically people she's ghosted. It's a very interesting 4 of Cups because it's somebody in therapy, somebody being counseled, somebody being listened to, maybe hypnotized, maybe whatever. It's usually the idea of the 4 of Cups is somebody who is depressed, apathetic, low energy, and they have turned something down at some level. Some kind of an emotional connection that they could have made with somebody or a situation or a thing, and they said, nah, I don't really feel it, I'm not really interested. The card has come out in the reverse. She's going to have to address the fact that she has ghosted people, and it's going to be very, very, very difficult for her. She might also have to address the fact that she has been in therapy, and or other people have been in therapy because of the way she has behaved. But it is really about ghosting people and then regretting it later on and thinking, ooh, maybe I shouldn't have just turned them down cold like that, or maybe I should have listened to them, given them a chance, and maybe they can give me a chance. But it's really going to be, we've got cups all over this reading, it's really going to be about her having to deal with people that she has shunned. So father could be sitting in court, Samantha certainly will be sitting in court. It's going to look very bad. People she thought she could just silence and shut up and just cut out of her life with the Page of Swords are going to be there in court, and we're all going to see it. She's going to see them. She's going to have to make eye contact with them. That's going to be very difficult for somebody whose favourite eye contact is with herself in a mirror. In my opinion, not going to look good. People don't like to see hurt people. They really don't. They really don't like to see a father who has just had a stroke sitting in court grieving over the daughter that he has lost, who ghosted him, rejected him, and the sister who allegedly, she says, was a very close sibling who helped raise Meghan, quite an age difference, and be treated so appallingly. So that's how it's going to go for Meghan. How's it going to go for Harry? If Harry has to show up in court in that grey suit, that crumpled grey suit and those brown suede shoes, and testify, how will it go for Harry? Ooh, help, man overboard, too much, a terrible burden, 10 of Swords. Wow, it's going to go so badly for him, so very badly. He really is alone. It's always my lonely card. It's even lonelier than the Hermit, this 10 of Wands, because you struggle on your own with this burden. You can see everybody there with their torches looking from the lifeboat or the life raft or whatever, and there's a person in the stormy seas who's clearly going to drown. They're strapped to a box that looks a bit like a coffin or maybe a treasure chest, and they are going down, and nobody can help them. Everybody can just watch helplessly as this person goes down. It's going to be a debacle for Prince Harry if he takes to the witness stand and he swears an oath to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And then he has to tell about things that he might have WhatsApped, SMS'd to Thomas Markle as he lay in hospital suffering from a heart attack. Accusations that Meghan Markle may have made to him that he believed without any justification, without ever trying to find out the truth of it, questioning her, asking Thomas Markle, finding out an opportunity, giving Thomas Markle an opportunity to clear his name, talk to him. It's going to look so bad for Prince Harry. This could be Prince Harry's downfall too, not just Meghan Markle's. Hopes and fears for Meghan Markle as she endures this stress. She's hoping that she emerges unscathed from it. The Star. That's the card of magical thinking, really, in this context. And she's very big on magical thinking. I'm sure she's got a vision board up somewhere. She's probably doing a little bit of manifesting, visualization, probably burning some candles, got some crystals, doing that kind of stuff. I don't want to get too into the dark side of what she might be doing, but let's just say that she is focused, very focused, because the Star is a card of talking to the divine, of praying, of speaking to your guides and your ancestors and all that kind of thing. She's hoping that she triumphs, that her name is cleared, as it allegedly has, according to her and her PR pieces that she's been putting out. She's hoping that her name will be cleared as it was allegedly cleared. I'm being very sarcastic here, just in case you can't hear from the tone of my voice. I am. That her name will be cleared as it was in the bullying inquiry. And good luck with that. We all know how the bullying inquiry actually went. Well, we all speculate how it went, and nobody so far has disabused us of that notion. Nobody so far in a position of authority and a person who might actually know the truth. Only Meghan's minions have claimed that she has been cleared, her name has been cleared. But that is the same energy here. Major Arcana card, the card of magical thinking. Outcome for Meghan Markle of this court case. 9 of Cups. Well, it looks like she is going to be home clear with this 9 of Cups. It's wish fulfillment, it's dreams coming true. So the card of magical thinking might actually clear her name. I have seen this before. When I did the first reading on this court case, it looked like Meghan was going to get off. Samantha wasn't going to win. So despite the backers, despite the fact that everything may be against Meghan Markle, ultimately it looks like this is not the way that universe is going to send her down. She's going to get off. She is going to succeed, be happy. And yeah, a disappointing card to see, but as I say, I've seen it before. I've done a reading like this before a few months ago, and I got the same kind of outcome. I got the same kind of energy in the reading of horror and dismay, but lucky at the end. And again, I think this is universe. I wouldn't despair if you're watching this reading, think, oh no, look at all this. You can see the different energy. You can see the colors of these cards and the energy of these cards, and then the outcome card. There is something about this 9 of Cups that doesn't ring true. Looking at this and looking at that, looking at the different energy, there's almost a wishful thinking energy about this, that she might think that she's got away with it, that whether it's settled or whether Samantha runs out of money or goes to a jury and it's kind of undecided and it all falls down, that she thinks she's got away with it, but maybe not. This is going to scar both of them. This, regardless of the outcome, regardless of what the actual verdict is of this court case, what we see in this court case is going to stay with people. And particularly, interestingly, what we see here with Prince Harry. If Prince Harry takes the stand, it is going to go very, very badly for him. So don't despair about that outcome. It just means she lives to see another day. There's another round coming. The universe is going to string this out and string this out and string this out for the purposes of learning for all of us, not just for Meghan and Harry. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.